So today I'm here with episode 8 of my FC25 career mode with Bromley, and today the first game of the episode is going to be against top place Notts County. But before I do that, I need to go through the squad and show you some of the players' attributes because the live editor has come out now and I have changed some of the players' stats. Pretty much every player has had the heading accuracy improved, or every youth player at least, and the goalkeepers had their diving improved and the wingers have had their dribbling improved. And I haven't gone crazy improving all their players' stats. I've only improved the stats like a reasonable amount, and I've based the stats on what I think they should be. For example, heading accuracy going off position and height, and for the wingers for their dribbling stats based on what their sort of agility and sprint speed and stuff is already looking like. Like for example, Wright is quick and got good agility, good balance, decent ball control, so his dribbling's gone up to 59. But someone like Summers isn't as quick and got a low crossing stat. His agility and balance isn't that high, so it didn't seem as natural of a winger, so I've only put his dribbling up to 45. And also with heading accuracy, I've done it based on like the height of the player and the position, so Orr is 6'7", so he's had an increase to 61 heading accuracy. But Pugh's not that tall. I think he's 5'7", and he's a winger, so I've only put his heading accuracy up to 28. And Orr's heading accuracy is an exception. This is quite high. Everyone else is in like the 30s and 40s with heading accuracy. And there's a couple of position training changes as well. So Pugh was being trained to be a striker, but now I'm training him to be a right midfielder, so keeping him as a winger, because after increasing his dribbling with the editor, he looks more like a winger. But then Davies is now being trained to actually be a striker, so I felt like even though he is a winger, his stats don't really reflect a potentially high dribbling ability, because low agility, low balance, low speed for a winger, I feel like his dribbling should be really high. But his finishing stats and stuff are pretty good, so he's actually being trained to be a striker now. And the other position change I'm doing is making John a right back, because he's been playing there the whole time, and he is actually right-footed, and he's got a 5-star weak foot anyway, so might as well train him to be a right back. So that's all the changes, and I hope you think they're all reasonable, because most of the wingers' dribblings were like in the 30s, and that's ridiculous for a winger, so I've just increased them to be more realistic. And the heading accuracy with all the youth players was a lot of the times in the single digits, so I had to increase them to be more realistic as well. And then the diving for the goalkeepers, they were in the 20s, so I've made them into the 50s now. So it's all reasonable changes, I think. But now I've gone through all of that, it's time to get into this game against Notts County. So this is the team I'm going with for this game, and as you'll see, some of the players' overalls have gone up because of those increasing stats, and I think those will affect the wingers the most. So hopefully that'll improve my attacking, and hopefully I can get a few more goals. So let's get into this game against Notts County, and hopefully a good start to the episode. Notts County with the ball in the box here. They're putting a cross across, can't get to that, and it is punched away by Davies, and then he claims that header that comes back at him. That's a crossing from Notts County there. It was an interesting cross. Didn't make it to anyone, but Clark has just headed it straight back down to the winger there. He didn't put a cross in, but they are coming into the box now with the ball. They've played it back there. They've had that shot, but it is easy to save for Davies. It's a ball into the box from Notts County there. No one up in support of Brown, but he's laid it back to Cheek. He's not going to get the shot off until now, and that has gone just wide. Clark has the ball here. Played it to Orr, who can play it back to Clark just about. Now into Carlson, who has Clark next to him. If I can get Carlson running through, I have got it to him. Carlson makes a bit of space, has that shot and puts it wide. I trust I'm playing Carlson up front instead of Davies, which I have been recently, but we'll see how Carlson can do in this game. We'll see if he can actually do any good. He created a chance for himself there. The finish wasn't there, but he created the chance, so I need more of that. Clark's been dispossessed there. There's space to run into in the midfield. Plays it up to Brown. Johnston can't make the interception there. Davies is going to come out to it, and Davies makes a good save from that shot. Carlson with the ball here, going to slip it down the line to Watts. That's a good ball, and Watts has plenty of space to run into. He's going to have a chance to run into the box here, gets it past that player. Going to cut inside, have that shot with Watts, and that is a great finish from Watts. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that is Watts' first goal for the club. And it was a nice goal from Watts. And this is the sort of thing I can do with a winger now. I can cut inside like that much easier. And he's got a good finishing stat anyway, so once I can get into that position, he's going to have a decent chance of getting the shot on target. But it's just I wasn't able to get in that position before when my wingers had low dribbling, but now I can. And what has just happened there? They've just phased through the camera. But that is 1-0. And that did say 1 goal in 17 matches, so it is his first goal for the club. And that is 1-0. And I got to say, against the run of play, it's been all Notts County so far, but we are in the lead. And Carlson creating the goal, so he might not have scored, but he did make the pass. So at least he's doing something. Notts County with the ball in the box there. Hassan makes that block, and then Shevchuk can get a good toe in there. Ball into the box there from Notts County. Have that shot, but it's straight at the keeper. And that is half-time, and we do go into the break leading 1-0. Potentially a bit fortunate because Notts County have been the better team. We've not created much, but I'm going to take it. And he looks like he's balding way too much for a 17-year-old. And his hair's grey. Is he actually 37? And he's somehow managed to wrangle his way into my team. Well, Maric running on the outside of Wright. Wright is going to bring it forward. Now slip it down the line to Maric. It's a good ball. Carlson is in support. I'm going to lay it off to Clark here. And Clark's going to take one touch and shoot. And that has flashed just over the bar. Carlson dispossesses the player in the box there, but he can't get inside him. Oh, he's done poor there. He did well to win the ball and then just couldn't get a chance to get the shot off. They can play the ball through here. Notts County can. And Johnston's come across well, and they've just dived to the floor there. Pathetic. Clark has the ball here. Carlson is running ahead of him. Wasn't able to make that pass then, but can he make the pass now? It's not been played great for Carlson, but he has a chance to shoot here, and that's not a good effort. Can't get it in on the rebound. I didn't expect that to drop back to him there. Or should win that header, and he does. It's to Clark. He can clip it through to Carlson. Carlson can't get a good shot off. I was going to say he couldn't get his head on it, but he did get his head on it, but it wasn't a good effort. Carlson's won the ball there. I mean, Clark's won it after Carlson's pressure. Given back to Clark here. Clark with the shot, and Clark puts it wide. I can't believe he's missed that. That should be 2-0. Now I'm just going to make one sub here. Cartwright is going to come on for right. Oh, and of course, it's not made the sub. Good tackle from Hassan there. Plays it up to Clark. And if Carlson gets running, I might be able to play the ball to him. Couldn't get a chance to play the ball to him, but Clark has done well to run through with it, and that's a good effort and a good save. And now before this corner, I'm going to make a couple more subs to make sure they all get done. So Davies, Shevchenko, and Mitchell are also coming on, and Shevchuk, Carlson, and Clark are going off. And I got to say, Carlson's played a lot better in this game. He's not scored, but he has done a lot better. Now Shevchenko is going to swing this corner in here. Watts does get his head to it, a nice save well by the keeper. Another corner here. Shevchenko is going to take again. Swings it into a good area. Hassan should get his head to that, and Hassan does. And Hassan heads it in for a 2-0 lead now. That was a good header. And that is Hassan's first goal for the club. It's a really good corner from Shevchenko right into a good area. And Hassan, all he needs to do is get his head to it and just glance it to the far side of the goalkeeper. Get it past him. And that is into the back of the net. It's a really good header. And that is 2-0. It's a ball out to the wing there. Gets past John. That's a good ball into the back post. And that's a poor finish from Brown. Cartwright has the ball here. He'll try and slip it through to Davies. That's a great run and a great pass. Davies with a chance to make it 3, and he puts it wide. That's a poor finish from him. Should do better there. Good tackle there from Johnston. Can I move it forward now? Shevchenko with it. Going to try and get Davies running. Going to play it through to him, and Davies is running. Davies is in on goal again now. I just checked, and he is left-footed to go take that one with his left, and he hits the post. Can't believe Davies hasn't scored there right near the end of the game. He's had 2 perfect chances, and that's the difference between him and Carlson. Carlson, when he gets a good chance like that, he'll probably score it, but he just never gets those chances. He can't get himself into the positions. Davies, his movement's impeccable. He gets into those positions. He's so good at that. He just struggles to finish, but that is something which will improve over time. I'm not sure I can improve Carlson's lack of movement much, so I'm still happy with Davies up front. He just needs to finish his dinner. But anyway, a 2-0 win overall. Beating top of the league. That's a good result. And now we've got the second game of the episode here against Harrogate, who are in 21st place in the table. So I've got 3 changes for this game, with Mitchell, Andrade, and Davies coming in, replacing all Shevchuk and Carlson. And also I am just going to decrease the shot area for the CPU. I'm putting it down to 57 from 60. So I feel like Notts County had a few good chances in that game, and they probably should have scored and they didn't. So just decreasing the shot area a little bit. And it might end up on 55 like the user slider is, but just putting it to 57 for now. But now let's get into this game against Harrogate and hope for another win. Good tackle there. Watts has it. Can play it up to Davies. Now into Clark. Out through to Wright. That's a really good ball. Wright with one touch can finish. And that, after 4 minutes, is the lead here for Bromley. And it's a good finish from Wright. There's a really good pass through from Clark to him. I wish you would have seen it on the replay because it was a really good ball through. But it's also a really good finish from Wright to finish it off. Oh, you see it again here. That is a really good pass through. Takes that defender completely out of play. And Wright just needs to take one touch inside and finish it. And that makes it 1-0. And Clark has picked up an injury, though. I did notice that when he had the ball and played it to Wright. Hopefully it's nothing serious. So he's quite important for me. Harrogate with a shot from outside the box there, but Davies claims it easily. Davies with the ball here, can play it down the line to Wright. It's a good ball. Wright can run inside the defenders. Going to take a cut back and then play it to Davies. Davies going to shoot near post, and that's saved by the keeper. Some nice play there to create that chance. Now Clark's going to swing this corner in. It's not great. It's not to anyone, but none of the defenders got to it either. If I had someone lurking in the middle of the box there, I might have been able to get to that. And Clark has shaken off his injury here, which is good. So that's that worry put to bed. That is not where I wanted to play that pass. I wanted to play that to Maric. And now I've given the ball away and Harrogate can come forward with it. Played that ball into the box there. They're looking for a chance for a shot. Hassan does well and makes that slide challenge, but nothing wrong with that. Great tackle. And now Mitchell can play it up to Watts. And Watts has a chance to run inside with the ball. I want Davies on a run, but Watts is just going to go himself. I'm just going to hit a shot with Watts here, and it has turned around the post. And that has turned around the post? That doesn't make sense. It's a ball into the box there from Harrogate. Chance to play it across here. March has it. He's going to have that shot. Johnston blocks it. And now Harrogate got a corner here. They put that in. They might win that header, and they do, but it has gone wide. John makes a tackle there. Play it up to Watts. Can try and get a 1-2 with Davies. Just going to wait for him to get quite far ahead of the defenders, and he has. Going to run it inside now. He's got inside one. Going to try and take it inside another, and can't quite get that shot off. I left it probably one touch too late. And that is half-time, and we are leading 1-0 here, and I'd say we're good value for this lead. We have been the better team. Harrogate haven't really created much, so let's carry this through to full-time. That's a good tackle from Andrade there. Oh, that wasn't a foul, ref. I was sure he got to that. Why do his cheeks look so fat? Oh, come on, he gets the ball. And now Harrogate have a free kick here. They've played it short. I thought he was going to shoot there, so I slid in. He'd probably been stupid to shoot from that distance. Andrade's brave sliding in there. He's on a booking. Played the ball out there, and Davies makes a good save from that shot. Ball in from that corner. Andrade will get his head to it. I wanted John there and not Clark, but that header hasn't troubled Davies, really. That's a shot there, and it has rebounded, but that effort from March is terrible. And now with almost an hour gone here, I'm just going to make one sub, and that substitution is going to be Pugh coming on for right. And I had pretty much written Pugh off, but with that dribbling increase, he looks like he could be a decent player, so I want to give him another chance. Mitchell with a good tackle there. Clark pulls it away from the defender, plays it out to Pugh, and Pugh can run with it. Want to get Davies running forward. Now I'm going to slip it through to him. Davies is in here, one touch away from the defender. Have that shot, and he's put it wide. Davies just can't finish at the minute. He's getting the chances. He just can't put it in the net. He's not even put one on target. And now after that, I think I'm going to take Davies off. I want to see if I can get one of these chances for Carlson, see if he'll finish it. And I'm also going to bring on Shevchenko and Orr because Mitchell and Clark are a bit tired. Oh, I've been turned there. Johnson's been done. They've had that shot from the edge of the box. Davies does turn it away, but they've got the ball back here. Are they going to do anything with it? They've played it in there. That's a really good pass. Davies saves that as well. Watts with the ball to Shevchenko there. Carlson's running forward. Not going to be able to get it to him. Going to play it into Watts. Now going to play it to Carlson. Carlson with a chance to shoot. And Carlson does finish that. After about 10 games or maybe more, he finally breaks his goal drought. And it's been a while since he scored, so he needed that. I might have had a chance to shoot with Watts, but I played it across to Carlson because I knew he'd be in open space. And that is a good finish. Once I get him a chance like that, I'm more confident that he'll finish it than Davies. It's just he doesn't get the chances very often, but when he does, he can finish them. And Carlson makes it 2-0. And that is full time, and we do win the game 2-0. And I'm very happy with that result. Another 2-0 win, and I feel like I'm very comfortable in attack now with wingers who can actually dribble. That has been the big improvement for me. I can actually attack now and not worry that I'm going to go a whole game without a goal. And now we've got the third game of the episode here against bottom of the table Newport. And now for this game, I'm back to the team I started the episode with, other than one change. And Pugh comes in for Watts because Watts is pretty tired, and Pugh impressed me in his little cameo in the last game, so I'm giving him a go from the start here. And now before this game, I am putting the shot arrow for the CPU down to 55 because I felt like Harrogate had a decent amount of chances in that game and still didn't score. So I'm improving the AI shooting again. And this game is the final game of 2024. So let's end the year with a bang. Right has the ball here, and I can just run all the way down the line with it. I want Carlson to get in a good position in the box so I can cross the ball to him. Going to put it in now. Carlson should get his head to that, and he does. And Carlson hits the post. Finally, Carlson gets into a good position for a cross, and he almost scores there after 5 minutes. That's a ball into a good position there for Newport. They have that shot. It's been blocked. And now Clark can come away with it. Going to lay it across to Shevchuk and now play it up to right. And Watts is running completely open on the right-hand side here. Going to play it to him. Going to cut it inside and play it to Carlson now. Carlson with a chance to shoot. And that's a good save from Townsend. Now we got a corner. Clark swings it in. It's gone quite far out. Has dropped to Hassan here, though, and his shot has gone straight against the defender's face. I just realized I think I said it was Watts on the wing before. I meant Pugh, because Watts isn't even playing, is he? It's Pugh on the right wing. The ball over there. John's committed to it, and he's not got to it, and Johnston won't get to that. Now they bring it into the box here. They have a chance to play it across or shoot, and they do shoot at the near post, and Newport take the lead here. Maybe Davies should have done a little bit better with this. Let's see again. It is right in at the near post. Maybe he should have done slightly better. This will be a better angle for it. Yeah, I think he should have done better with that, to be honest. But that is 1-0 to Newport. Pugh has the ball here. I want John running on the outside. I'm going to slip the ball down the line to John now. And John has it. Going to put a ball in the box. Can Carlson get his head to it? He can't. But it's going to drop back to John. Going to play it across to Clark. Now to Shevchuk. I'm just going to hit one with Shevchuk. And that is just wide and hits the stanchion behind the goal. Newport with the ball into the box there. They're looking for that space and they found it. But that shot is straight at Davies. Pugh has the ball here. Going to try and get a 1-2 with Clark. And Clark can play it back to Pugh now. It wasn't the greatest ball, but he has made it to it. Now I'm going to play it across to Carlson. Carlson should finish, and Carlson does finish. And that's 2 goals in 2 games for Carlson. I think my faith has been restored in him as he levels the game here. I have been training him as an advanced forward, and that's what he's been playing as. And he's becoming more adept at it. So maybe this is helping him. Maybe he can actually play in the advanced forward position now. And it's helping him get in the right positions. And he's able to get the ball in good positions to shoot. And he does. And he scores. And that's his 5th goal of the season. And that makes it 1-1. Maric has the ball here. Wright is running with him. Wright stopped. I'm going to get him running again now. Play it to Clark and then back over to Wright. He must have been offside because that is called half-time. And we are drawing 1-1 here. Newport have had more of the ball, I think. But we've had a couple of chances and we did score one of them. And Carlson almost had 2. He did it the post early in the game. So, honestly, I think my faith might have been restored in him. Carlson's playing well. Hassan's given the ball away there. They have a chance to bring the ball forward now. Played it up towards the area. Hassan's been turned. They had that shot, but that is really weak and it's gone wide. Maric has the chance to play the ball down the line to Wright here, and Wright has space to run into. Going to try and run back on the defender here. Wright's done well. Going to hit a shot with Wright at the near post, and Townsend saves it. Now Clark to swing the corner in here. Johnston might get his head to that. He doesn't. Drop to Carlson. Can play it back out to Clark. And Clark can run inside with it. Going to lay it off to Maric here. Now to Wright, who can shoot. It's been blocked. Carlson with that header, and it has gone just wide. Carlson has the ball here. Going to try and play a 1-2 with Shevchuk. It's not going to come off. But Shevchuk has the ball. Can play it through to Clark. What a pass that is. Lay it back to Carlson. I should have gone forward more with Carlson there. I took the shot way too early. I could have shot with Clark, but I don't think it was the wrong ball playing it back to Carlson, but he should have gone further in with it. And Clark wasn't offside there. I was sure he was. I didn't even bother commentating the shot. But Clark was onside. I'm surprised by that. Shevchuk wins the ball high up the pitch there. Can get Clark running into the box here. Clark with a chance to finish, and Clark does finish. And 71 minutes gone here. Clark makes it 2-1. And again, Shevchuk proving his worth in the side with a tackle high up the pitch and the ball played through to Clark there. It was a good tackle, and this is a really good pass through. Pretty easy pass, but puts it in a perfect place to Clark just to take it in his stride and get that shot off. And he makes it 2-1 there. And now after that goal, I'm just going to make some subs now. So Davies, Shevchenko, Cartwright, Mitchell and Bradley are coming on. And Maric, Clark, Carlson, Wright and Johnson are going off. And All moves into centre-back and John moves across to left-back. So changes around the whole team there. John with the ball here can play it out wide to Cartwright. Cartwright can run inside this defender, hopefully. He just about makes it, and I can clip it through to Davies. That's a good ball. Can Davies finally score? He can't, but that was a more difficult chance. I will let him off with that one. And it's the first one he got on target, and that's the hardest of the lot so far for him. Newport can bring the ball towards the box. That's a good effort from outside the box, but Davies turns it away well. And Newport can swing this corner in now. They get a header off from it, but it's dropped to Hassan, and honestly, that probably would have counted as a pass back in real life, but we'll allow it. And that is full time, and we do beat Newport 2-1 here, and I'm very happy with that result. We went 1-0 down and we had to come back to win it, but we've done well to do so. And now it is the 1st of January, so we have our final scouting reports from this round of scouting missions. So let's take a look at these. And neither of these players from Scotland worth signing. And this guy from Wales not worth signing. And neither of these guys from Portugal worth signing. So a bit disappointing that none of them players are worth signing, but nice time to send out my scouts again. And now it's time to start scouting the countries that people have asked me to scout. And I'm going to be scouting them in the order people have asked me to scout them. So if you've asked me to scout one and I'm not scouting it yet, don't worry, I will be scouting in the future. And if there's any more countries you want to be scouted, let me know in the comments. So the first country I'm going to be scouting is Kosovo, as this comment requested. Going to be scouting for 3 months, and in Kosovo I'm going to look for a striker and specifically an advanced forward. And the second country I'm going to scout is the Netherlands, as this comment requested, for 3 months. And in the Netherlands I'm going to search for centre backs, and I'm going to search for a stopper because I feel like the Netherlands are good at producing big strong centre backs. And the final country I'm going to scout is Mexico, as this comment requested, for 3 months. And in Mexico I'm going to be searching for fullbacks, but I'm not going to specify any roles for them. I just want fullbacks. So those are the first 3 countries that I was requested, and if you requested any more, I'll be scouting them next season. And if you got any more that you want me to scout, leave them in the comments and I'll get to them in future scouting missions. But anyway, that is the end of this episode, and it's been a very good episode. 3 wins in the league, 6 goals, 2 in each game, so we're finally scoring now, which is good. I think I just need to improve the AI sliders a bit so they provide me more competition, but in that Newport game they did feel better. They were one of the worst teams in the league, so they didn't create many chances, but they did score one. So hopefully in the next episode, we'll play teams who will provide more of a challenge, and we can have some really entertaining games. But anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, leave a like. If you want to carry on watching this series, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.